guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Paulina. I got the gastric sleeve gastrectomy surgery on August 1st, 2019, and as of today, I'm 142 pounds down. On this specific video, I'm super excited. I had a special guest. She goes by Once Upon a Dream Body on Instagram. I'll put her info right here. Her name is Natalie. We talked for a long time. I don't even know how long this video is going to be. If you listen to the whole thing, you are the real MVP. But we talked about so much. We talked about she's a runner, how she became a runner after surgery. We talked about our new goals. She's about 1 month before me. She had surgery in September and I had it in August. So that was cool because we got to compare a lot of different things. We talked about family. Her family is just as supportive as my family. So it was super awesome to see that. She is like such a light. She's so positive, and that's thanks to of how she was raised. And it was awesome to compare that because that's how I was raised. So yeah, you guys. So if you guys are interested, then please keep on watching. So we're just gonna start. Just go with it, okay? So yeah, just a little bit about yourself. When you got surgery and whatever you want to share with us.
My name's Natalie. I got surgery September 6th. Sorry, September 6th of 2019. And so when I got surgery, I was weighing 259. Okay. And right now, well, the last time I weighed myself, I haven't weighed myself since last week. I was at 159, so I've lost a total of 100 pounds. Yay!
So exciting!
with surgery, but overall, I've lost 151 since I started my weight loss journey, which I started, I don't know, ever since I remember, I've been on a diet. So I can't even tell you when I started because I've been chubby all my life.
Same.
So ever since I remember, my mom has been like giving me my Herbalife shakes, like
yes, I did Herbalife too. I always did Herbalife, and I would lose weight. I would lose like 20 pounds in a month, and then I would gain it again.
Yeah, same thing with me. That's what I tell people. Like because people would tell me like, "Oh, but you were doing it on your own." Yeah. Then my response is yes, but I know my body, and I've done this like forever, and I lose weight. Yes, I lose weight because it takes commitment and dedication and everything. But then I get comfortable because I like how I'm starting to look or how I feel, and I go back again.
Exactly.
I mean, not that it's not possible with what we got right now with the sleep, because it's still possible because we know a lot of cases.
Yeah.
But no, that's not gonna happen.
I know. I'm like trying to. Yeah, it's hard, man. It's hard. So you've lost 100 pounds in surgery, and then before that you lost 50. You said?
I lost 50. Yeah.
That's good. Did you have to do classes or anything before surgery or no?
Oh yes, I went through Kaiser.
Me too.
Program. Me too. Yeah, so I had to do 6 months of classes, and that was it. Then we had to do, the lab work and all of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did you lose weight during those 6 months of classes or no?
You know what? To be honest with you, my mentality was like, I'm gonna eat whatever I want to eat. Because I'm about to have surgery. I'm never gonna eat this in my life again.
That was me. Literally, that was me because I had to do 6 months also. Mm-hmm. I think they cut it to 3 months now because I think like I was the last class and then they were gonna do only 3 months, but the same amount of information. And yeah, it was the same thing. I didn't lose weight and I didn't gain weight, but it was the same thing. I was like, I'm not gonna be able to eat this. I'm not gonna be able to eat that. So what did I do? I ate like a lot.
Yes, I know. Me too. And then when I had my last appointment with the surgeon, he noticed that I had actually gained weight because I had gone to a trip on August for my birthday.
Yeah.
To San Antonio, and I ate whatever I wanted to eat. Whatever came across my face, I was like, I'm eating this because I'm not gonna have this anymore.
Yes.
And yes, he noticed it, and he was like, "Oh, I think I gained like 5 pounds."
Yeah.
And he was really upset. He said, "If the day of the surgery." By the day of the surgery, if you haven't lost 10 pounds, I'm not doing the surgery.
Yes, that's what they
told
me.
I was like, oh!
I was scared because they said, he told me, if you weigh 1 more pound than the starting, we won't do it. And I was like, okay. So it was the same thing kind of with you because I got it on when did I get my surgery? August 1st. And my birthday is in July. My birthday is July 24th. So like a couple weeks before my surgery. And
wait, you're a Leo?
Huh?
No wonder.
You're a Leo? Yeah, I'm a Leo. What's your birthday?
August 8th.
August 8th. See, me and my husband are both Leos. I don't know how that works. We're both Leos. He's
like we're both extra.
Yes, we're very out there. We're very loud. We're very outgoing. And people are like, "How do you guys work?" I'm like, "I don't know," because we have very strong personalities.
Yes.
Well,
I'm glad to know you're Leo.
Yay.
Okay, going back to your story. Sorry.
No, yeah. So my birthday was the 24th, and our anniversary is on the 6th of July. So like, we went on a cruise. It was not even a week cruise. It was a 4-day cruise. And it's like, I don't know if you've ever been on a cruise, but like you can eat all day long. And the food's not even good. Like, to be honest with you, I remember I would eat so much. And then at night, I would feel like sick to my stomach. And then we were like, the food's not even good. Like, why are we eating it? But I sure ate, And then my birthday came up. And then like, I think a couple days before my birthday, I was like, dude, I have to do something, because I was like right there at the weight, and I was like, no, like, I can't. I was 304 pounds, and then day of surgery, I was 291. So I lost 15, 14 in like literally like a week and a half to 2 weeks. Yeah.
So how did you do it?
I did shakes. I did like, I don't know. Did I do Herbalife? I just did 2 protein shakes a day and a meal. And I was like, I knew I had to do it. I was like, I'm not going to show up and they tell me like, you're not getting surgery. You know what I mean?
So wait, the doctor didn't place you on a liquid diet, but you placed yourself.
The only thing I had to do was a liquid diet for 1 day before surgery. That was all.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, that was it. Because I hear people that have to do it for like 2 weeks. I think I even saw a month or something. And I was like, nope.
No, me neither. I didn't have to do that. Only the 1 day that they required.
Yeah, the 1 day. So yeah, so I lost that weight or whatever because I was super scared. I was super scared that I was gonna show up and they were gonna be like, sorry, you don't, you don't
qualify for it anymore yet. No. Oh, and then the doctor said, you know how many people are eager to get this surgery and they have to pay out of pocket, and here you are not changing your mentality right now.
I know.
Like, he gave me like this big ass lecture, and I was like, okay, like, I promise I'll be good.
Sad, like a lot of people right now, like their surgeries are on hold and stuff, and I'm just like, it sucks because when they message me, I don't know what to say. Like, I try to be positive, but that's hard. Imagine like doing your 6 months of classes and then them saying like, well, I had to wait 4 more months after my classes. What about you? Did you get it right away?
I think I got it like 2 months. Wait, no, I think I got it right away. Yeah, really? I got it right away.
Yeah, because mine was like, when did it end? It ended like in April, and then I didn't get it till August. I had to wait.
I don't remember when, to be honest. I'll be lying if I tell you when, but I think I got it right away. I think probably I waited like about a month.
Yeah. See, yeah. That's a lot of, we had to wait. Like my whole class, I remember there was one lady that got it like a month after, and then we were all kind of like behind her. But yeah, it's crazy. It seems like it doesn't even seem like that long ago.
It doesn't, right? I
just got it. I know. It's crazy. Okay.
I know.
There's a lot of questions. A lot. Okay. Let's start. I'm just going to start with the first one. How do you feel that VSG affected your mental health?
How do I feel it? I don't think it affected my mental health in a negative way, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think it's been nothing but positive.
Yeah.
Like for me, it's been more like I've grown mentally, like to be able to say no. And I mean, because that was something hard for me to be able to say no to like people or food. Like for me, like my mom would cook, and I would feel so bad. So I was like, oh, like she cooked for us, because that's the way Hispanics show love.
Yes.
And now, like, she cooks something, and she's like, oh, you want a taco or whatever, and I'll be like, no, Mom.
Yes.
So I think that has been it, but honestly hasn't affected me in any way.
Do you think that, because with me, I always talk about like before surgery, I've always been like, and it sounds super cocky, but I've always been a very confident, like, person. I've always been very outgoing. I'm not embarrassed to, like, at work, I can get up and do like a presentation. I'm not like, I was never like, don't look at me, even when I was 300 pounds. So people that don't know me think that I'm more outgoing and stuff because of my weight. And I'm like, no, like I've always been this way. So do you think that you've changed? Like, do you think your personality has changed from before and after?
Oh no, I've been like really outgoing all my life too.
Yeah.
Like I've been that girl that didn't act like she was chubby.
Yeah.
Like, like I'm gonna wear this because
That's
I
how
want.
I was. Seriously. Yeah.
Yeah. So like I always had a huge self-esteem too, and I thank my mom for that because she would always tell me, you know what, because my mom's really skinny, and I've been the only chubby one from like my family all my
Do you
life.
have siblings? Do you have like sisters, or
yes, I have a sister and a brother.
Okay.
Yeah. And so from like my mom would always tell me, you know what, like you are how you are. You always walk with your head up high, and it doesn't matter how you look, because what matters is what's inside of you.
Awesome.
And not to be cocky, but I have a nice personality.
No, I totally because that's how my mom raised us. Like I have a sister. Yeah. She was in, I don't know if you watched my previous video, but we've both been heavy. And my mom's she's 5'2" and she's 150 pounds. She's always been a normal weight, always.
Yeah.
And me and my sister have been heavy. We've always been heavy. So, and the same thing though, like both of my parents, my dad too, they're always been so like, they weren't mean. Like they weren't like, oh my gosh, you're fat, stop eating that. Like it was never like that. They taught us to be very confident and stuff. So that's how we were and that's how we are. But yeah, I feel like people think that I'm this way because I lost weight. And I'm like, no, like I've been like this, but I can understand how someone can go from being really shy to like, look at me, like, you know what I mean? Like outgoing.
Yeah,
I get it. Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, no,
like,
but so do you think it has affected you? Like, do you think BSG has affected your mental health?
Honestly, I feel like that's like a hard question because I don't struggle with, this gets like tough. Like I've never struggled with like anxiety or, how to explain it? Like overthinking things or things like that. I'm a very like, I don't want to like offend anyone, but I've always been a very positive person, right? Like for everything. And I feel like I've been like that before and after. You know what I mean? My sister, and I know she'll be fine with me saying this, but my sister does struggle with anxiety. And I've learned, I was very naive to what it was to have anxiety. I kind of, before I used to always think like, I would kind of tell her like, Jessica, shake it off, and it's not just shake it off. It's way deeper than that. And I've learned a lot. Like me and my sister are really close. So I've learned a lot. Like I've done my own research. Like she's taught me a lot, you know what I mean? So I know there's a lot of people that struggle with anxiety. And I don't know if you do, but I feel like I've talked to people that they've said that getting the surgery and becoming like the best version has helped them with that. Maybe not fully, you know what I mean? But it has helped them. So I don't know. I kind of went off on that, but
no, it's okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I think the same way.
Yeah.
I also think that I think that's one of the reasons why when we take classes, they ask you if you suffer from mental health. If you have something going on like depression, anxiety, and if you do, they will not do the surgery until you're cleared.
Yes. I remember them mentioning that. And, there has been people that message me and tell me that they're depressed and that they're all these things. And I tell them like, this isn't going to fix that. This is going to fix, your health and your, the way that you look and stuff. And I remember them even saying that it could even get worse. Like if
it could get worse.
Yeah. Like if you're depressed and you're not handling those issues and stuff, with counseling or, different things, and then you get the surgery, you can't cope with food, right? Like things like that. So I feel like it is a very sensitive topic, and I know a lot of people struggle with it a lot. Because I feel like food was go-to I know it was for me. It was for me for everything. And it wasn't just when I was sad. It was everything. Like my little brother got student of the month. Like, what are we doing? Like, I'm talking about everything. My family celebrates everything. So it was like every single weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we ate. You know what I mean?
You know what? Now that you mentioned that, one thing that did happen to me, like after surgery,
Yeah.
I was crying. I was crying because I told my boyfriend, I said, oh, like, how boring is life going to be now? Like, what are we going to do? Like, what am I going to eat? Because my world revolved around food. Like, we were going to go out to, like, the movies. Like, I'm going to eat food. I'm going to go, like, somewhere. Like, I was excited because I was going to try new food because I love trying, like, new restaurants and food. And,
everything.
so, yeah.
It's
And then
so
my boyfriend,
crazy.
it is. And my boyfriend, he was like, babe, like, it's not all about food. And then he said, maybe you do have a problem with food, because I never realized it.
Yep.
And then he said, maybe you do have a problem, or you did have a problem with food. That's the reason why you're so sad.
Yeah.
And yep.
I know. No, totally. Like it's crazy because my husband, he's lost like 80 pounds since I got my surgery, and he's always been, when I would go on my diets, he's one to never complain. Like, I don't want to say he was overweight because of me, but he was. Because it would be like, we would eat healthy. Like, let's say we would eat healthy all day, and then I'd call him on the way from work, and I'd be like, what are we eating? And he'd be like, we just started like a diet today. And I'm like, I don't care. I'm stressed. We're going to get pizza. Like, seriously. And it was like every day. I think about it, and we talk about it now, because he's like, I wouldn't talk to you about it then. Like, I didn't want to fight, you know? And he was like, it was such a sensitive thing for you. Like, if he said no, like if he was like, no, we're going to eat, I don't know, let's make chicken or something, I would flip. And it's so embarrassing to say, but seriously, like,
I get it, girl. I get it. It's like me with tacos. Like, I'll be like, can you give me tacos after work? He'll be like, babe. Yeah, this actually happened like a week before surgery.
really?
Like, babe, you're about to have surgery. You need to like stick on your diet, or you're gonna suffer.
Yeah.
And I got so pissed.
You're like, no, get me.
Whoa, no, I was like, well, I'm not gonna eat them again. Just get them one last time.
Gosh, do you eat tacos now?
I've had some. Yeah, like the small little tortillas, and I could only get like. Yeah.
I had some the other day. Okay. The next one was, what are some things you struggle with now? That's a good question.
Something I struggle with now.
What I struggle with is not being able to eat what I want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, honestly, it's not something that I focus on so much like I used to. Like you said, before it was like, what are we going to eat today? It wasn't like, what are we going to do today? Where are we going to go? It was like, okay, we're going to San Diego. Cool. It was like I would revolve it around restaurants that I was going to go to, right? Not like activities.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think that's a struggle because I was so used to it. And now it's like trying to completely, I mean, I'm 10 months post-op. I'm almost a year. And I still, sometimes I have to like battle it in my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think I struggle with drinking water. I used to love chugging like my water bottle, like, to the end. And now I'd have to drink a little bit, and then I'm super thirsty and I need to drink more and more. Oh, and then I work in a company where, I work doing medicine in a pharmaceutical company. So we're like all gowned up. We're not allowed to have we have to like change completely from head to toe.
Yeah.
So I'm not allowed to have water in there or food in our lockers.
It's hard.
So I struggle so much. I'm always like thirsty all the time.
So what do you do?
Well, I drink water. I work 3/12. It's only Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday. So it's not too bad for those 3 days. Those 2 days back to back, the weekend.
Yeah.
Those mess me up a lot. Like on Monday, I need to be drinking water, like water bottle after water bottle after water bottle, because it's really bad.
That's so true, because it's not like you can't go on break and like chug a whole thing. Like, you can't do it. So
yeah. And then, like, if my break is 1 hour, we're supposed to wait 30 minutes after we eat. So I eat for 30 minutes, and then the other 30, I need to go back in.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. That's crazy. So, and you work 12 hours. So then you have to, like, try to drink as much as you can before and after. I mean, as much as you can. Yeah, that's crazy. That's hard.
Yeah, that's
Like
tough.
I
So
was
that's what it's
freaking out
for.
with the mask, like we don't have to wear a mask anymore at my work, but like when we had to start wearing masks, I was like, I was literally having to like pull it down, pull it up because I had to drink because I feel lightheaded. If I don't meet my water, I literally feel like I'm gonna faint. So,
Yeah.
oh, that's crazy. That's so crazy. Oh my gosh.
Next.
I know there's so many. What is something that you struggled with in the past that you don't anymore?
Buying clothes. I mean, I don't want to say buying it because I would buy like cute stuff all the time,
Yes.
but more like the time I spent there.
Yes.
It was like forever, and I would like literally have like my hand was hurting because I had like a whole bunch of clothes, and I would only end up with something with one
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
That's for sure. That's one of my struggles. I've been spending so much money on clothes. I need to like not. It's so bad. I went to Ross today because it opened. And we can't try it on. So like, but it's crazy because everything I bought fits me. Like that's never been a thing ever. I've had things with tags on them for like a couple years.
Really?
Yep. Like my goal shirt, my goal
Yeah.
pants. Yeah. It's so
So
crazy.
wait, what size were those gold
My goal
pants and
ones,
shirts?
well,
Uh,
my goal ones that I have had were like a 9, but I fit into a 7 yesterday, which is crazy to me. So
how exciting! So wait, the 9 1, the jeans that you had, did they ever fit, or did you like
they
jump
fit
that size?
I mean, they fit me now, but they fit
Oh,
me
okay.
like a couple months ago. But I mean, I had those since it was one of my really close friends lives in LA, and I mean, you live in LA. How there's a lot of like little shops where you can get like jeans for like $10. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And I had like a couple pair of jeans that I bought honestly like 2 years ago, and they fit now, so it's crazy.
Well, congratulations, because that is amazing.
I know it is amazing. What else? Wait, what was the question? What did you struggle with in the past that you don't anymore? Um, Another thing too, did you struggle with like going to theme parks and stuff? Are you a roller coaster person or no?
I was when I was younger,
Yeah.
but yes, I did struggle like going on rides. Well, not really that I struggle. I was just scared.
Yeah.
All throughout waiting like in the line, I was thinking like, am I gonna be able to fit?
Yeah. Did it ever
Am I?
happen where you didn't?
No, it never happened. No,
Yeah.
no, it never
With
happened.
me, it happened once, and it happened at SeaWorld in San Diego. That was the only time that it happened. And I remember I wasn't even as big as I was. I wasn't 300 pounds. I was probably like 250, something like that. And it was me and my dad. And I remember I sat on the roller coaster, and it was like the ones where you pull down, and it wasn't closing. And the guy looked at me, he's like, I'm sorry, like it doesn't work. And my dad was like, sit up, Paulina. So like I had to sit up, like, because I guess I was slouching, and I sat up, and he was able to like push it down. But it was so embarrassing because everyone's staring at you, like, you know what I mean? And I remember one
Yeah.
time that happened to me, and it happened. I remember I went to Knott's Berry Farm, and I saw that happen to a guy, like, and he was really big, and I was like, oh my gosh, like if that was to ever happen, that'd be so embarrassing. And it did. So it's crazy. Or even going on an airplane. I don't know if you ever had to like ask for an extender. Did you?
Yeah, no, I never did, but I mean, it was pretty hard to book all that. I
You
was
were
like,
like,
I'm gonna
yeah,
force it.
yeah,
Like, I'm not gonna ask for one. That's embarrassing. But
yeah.
yeah.
It's crazy. It's just so many little things. And my best friend, I always talk to her about things, and she's like, you never mentioned these things, or I never noticed that you struggled with these things till now. And I was like, well, yeah, I wasn't gonna be like super open about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing to tell someone like, hey, like, I don't want to go on the ride because I'm gonna wear belts.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh.
Can we just do maces?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
crazy. The next one is, do people treat you different, better, or worse now?
No, I think I've always had a strong personality, and I kind of established like respect, you know?
Yeah,
So in regards to respect,
I agree.
yeah.
And I also feel like it has to do how you carry yourself. So even um like, let's say you're going into a gas station or whatever, I'm the type of person that says hi to everyone, good morning, good afternoon, you know, whatever. So I've always been like that. So I don't feel like I get treated differently either. It's so weird. Cause I mean, yeah, I get more looks, like people will look at me, you know, compared to before, but not something super huge like I see a lot of people post about. Like I see a lot of people post that they get treated like 100% different.
Yeah, no, I've not.
No. What
But
about
yeah, like you
what about
said,
your family?
no, they've always they never made it seem like, oh, like she's fat. Like,
That's so good, dude. That's so good. And that's, I can just tell by talking to you that your family, like you said, just made you very confident, and you know what I mean. Versus when I talk to other people about the surgery and their family, their husbands, their sisters, whatever, are so against it. And I'm just like, it's so hard because I didn't go through that. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's so hard to be like, oh, we'll do this. And all I say is like, well, if they love you, they're going to be there for you. You know what I mean? Because it's hard.
yeah.
I don't know what else to say. What would you say to someone that's getting treated, I guess, that is not agreeing with the surgery and stuff? What advice would you give to someone?
I would tell them. I mean, like this is what happened. I'm gonna talk a little bit about my surgery. My mom didn't agree on it. I wanted to have my surgery when I was 18. I went through classes and everything. My family didn't agree. They said, no, you don't need it. You're beautiful the way you are.
Yeah.
You've always been beautiful, blah, 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 we'll do it. And I was like, okay. So then I kept on living my life. And then again, I did it again. And I actually just did it on my own. I didn't even tell them until I started going to classes, and I told them, hey, I'm going to get surgery.
Yeah.
My mom was like, for what? You look good how you are. And we're so used to seeing you the way you are, like you're beautiful, like all this stuff. And then I said, I know, like, I know you're used to it. And I said, but you're going to get used to like me being like, or look different.
Yeah.
Then they didn't agree. So all I told them was, I'm sorry, mom. I've done a lot of things for people all my life. And this is the time that I need to do something for myself.
Yeah.
So like all I need is for you to support me. I don't need anything else. I got it.
Yep.
So that's literally what I said.
That's amazing. And see, and it's crazy because how your mom raised you, you kind of use that not against her, but like you put your foot down to like, I'm gonna do this, you know what I mean, for myself.
Yeah.
My mom was not against it. I think she was just scared. Like she was more like she would ask me questions here and there. Like through my 6 months, she would kind of ask me questions randomly. And then the closer it got, she asked more and more and more questions. I think she was just kind of nervous and scared. I mean, it's a surgery, you know what I mean? And complications and stuff. But yeah, everyone was very supportive too, which is
you know, now that you mentioned it, I think yes, I think my mom was scared, like, because like she when I went to go to the surgeon, she asked them like, so how many people have you killed?
Yeah, because that's the big thing.
Yeah. I was like, mom. They're like, well, yeah, I mean, like, we want to know. We want to know.
Yeah.
And then this, like, my doctor started laughing. He was like, whoa, I haven't killed them. He was like, but one of them did die. He said he was already older. And another one, it was complications after. He said, so if you want to put it out that way, it's been two. And my mom was like, are you sure you don't want to get surgery with him? How about we like somewhere else? I was like, mom, it's okay. Yeah. It's okay.
I know it's scary, but I mean, it's surgery. That can be with anything. That could be with like, I got my gallbladder removed. I've torn my ACL. Like I've had surgeries, and it's the same percentages. You know what I mean, of death. So it's like, but when you see death, I remember when I was in my classes in the book, we got like a book. Did you get like a book? Stuff, and then on there it was like, I forget what the percentage was, but just seeing the word death, you're like, you know, like you freak out.
I really want to do this.
Yes, yeah. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna let that stop me. Okay. There's so many. This one I don't really know because I didn't count calories, but I don't know if you did. It just said like how many, like what was your average calories in the first 3 months?
It was like 500.
500. It's very small.
Yeah, it's 500, and right now I'm supposed to be doing 800 to 1,000, and I'm barely reaching 8,000. I mean 8,000. Sorry, 800 to 1,000, and I'm barely reaching 800.
So are you still, this scares me. So are you still struggle? Like, do you struggle? I mean, I feel a restriction. Yes, I do. But do you, like, what does your meal look like? What does your food look like in a normal day? Like an average day, what do you eat? Does it change all the time or?
It changes all the time.
Okay.
But like for most part is protein shake in the morning, then it'll be like salmon soup, then salmon soup again, then protein shake. And for my snack, if I want like anything, I'll get yogurt in between. And if I'm being a rebel, I'll add a couple of hot Cheetos.
Yeah. Have you tried the, I think Smart Food, the hot Cheeto popcorn? Have you tried it? I think it's Smart Food.
No,
It's so
no,
good.
I haven't.
It's
No,
so,
I
it's
haven't.
like flaming hot, but it's like a healthier, it's like almost 3 cups for like 150 calories. So you don't have to eat.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually,
Downstairs. It's so good.
yes, yeah, I went to Vegas like a while back, and I was like, nope, I'm never gonna eat chips again. Then there was a bag of chips in my house, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna count on them.
Yeah.
So I counted them, and I
Yeah.
got like a couple, like 5, and that was the worst thing I did to myself. I shouldn't have never ate them because now I feel like when I see them, I remember how they taste, and I want them.
See, and that happens to me because have you experienced dumping syndrome?
No,
I haven't either.
never.
I haven't either. So it's like, and I don't want to say like knock on wood, but I don't want to be like, I wish I have, because I've tried hot Cheetos. I've tried, like, I'm not a big sweets person, but what was it that they had like my mom had like some kind of, oh, I think it was apple pie. She always makes like a homemade apple pie, and I took a bite. Nothing. Like, so I sometimes I'm like, man, I wish that would have made me sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Then it would have been like, you can't touch it. Like, I wanted to get scared, you know, but nothing has made me sick. Nothing. And
I'm
I
the same
know
way.
people that get sick off of like, I don't even know, like something super simple, people get sick.
Yeah, like I met a guy that he gets sick with tomato,
Yeah, that's crazy.
and another one with pickles, and I was like, oh no, leave my pickles alone. Don't
Yeah,
touch my pickles.
yeah, like yesterday I posted a pic. Have you tried the candy? The ones that I post?
No, I haven't. The one that tastes like mazapan.
Yes, they're so no, not those. Oh my god, the Smart Sweets, like the Swedish fish.
Oh no,
Okay.
I haven't.
So they have those at Target and stuff, and then they have the website. And someone commented on my picture and was like, "Does this not cause dumping syndrome?" And I was like, "No, like it hasn't to me, you know, because it's like it's a way healthy. It has like 3 grams of sugar for the whole bag versus like a normal bag that has like 20 something. Like it's crazy. It's like a healthy version. And yeah, so no, I haven't gotten dumping syndrome. So that kind of, now that I'm 10 months, you're like right behind me. What are your 9 months?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 9 tomorrow.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
are you, obviously you're able to eat a lot more now than you were at 3 months, like she asked. So
Yes, I
yeah,
am able to eat a lot more, and that's pretty scary. And that's the reason why I work out like crazy.
yes, I
Yes.
know. So you got it at, what was the date that you got it? You said September
9/6, September 6th.
September 6th. Okay. So you're almost month 9, right? So the last
Yeah.
month, how much weight did you lose? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I don't think I lost any weight because I was sick, and they put me on, well, they sent me home for like about 3 weeks, and I was just laying down
Yeah.
eating whatever I wanted to eat. So I gained almost 10 pounds.
Really?
I gained almost 10 pounds. Just, you know what? I noticed that now if I eat something, if I eat way more, 'cause I always tell people this, we could eat like all day long.
Yes.
We could eat like small quantities all day, like literally, like I'll eat right now and I'm hungry in what, 30 minutes.
No, no, that's honestly like, thank you for bringing that up, because now that I'm 10 months post-op, honestly, and I'm gonna say this, I haven't even like really talked about it or anything on Instagram. This last month, last 3 weeks, I've not been really on it. Like I never really tracked my food. I did in the beginning. I did. I would track my food and all that. But the weight was still coming off, and I was working, and I mean I still work out, but the weight was coming off and stuff, and I was like not so crazy. Now I mean, I'm 160. I don't know what weight I want to be. Like I sometimes I'm like 150, 140, but then I'm like my loose skin probably weighs 15. Like I don't know, and I feel like my body is done. I really do. I really feel like my body is done losing weight. because I'll eat really good. I work out 5 days a week and I don't lose it. I haven't lost weight in like 3 weeks. And I know it's only 3 weeks. I know people stall for a long time, but I don't know when it's going to be like done. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And I feel like because I'm not at my year mark, that's why in my head, I'm like, nope, you still need to lose more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Like, are you still trying to lose weight or are you good or
No,
what do you
I want to lose. I'm just like you,
Yeah.
but I want to lose like about 20 to 15 pounds more.
That's
I'd be like at 145. The only reason is because I eventually want to get plastics.
Yes, me too.
So I know I'm gonna end up like either gaining weight or whatnot. So yeah, that's the only reason why. So I said if I could maintain like 145 or 150, like for those those 18 months periods we had to pass, then it'll be good. But
See, that's literally me. And like we want to have kids, so a part of me it's a whole other thing. A part of me is like, I want to have kids before plastics. I know that. But then another part of me is like, oh my gosh, like I want to get the skin off. You know what I mean? But then if I get the skin off, the way I say it, if I get plastics done, I know you have to wait a long time to get pregnant. I think it's like 18 months or something that they don't want you to get pregnant. Yeah, they don't want you to stretch it out. Yeah, and my doctor, I remember my primary doctor was like, do not get a tummy tuck right. Like, don't get it removed right now if you're going to get pregnant. Like, why would you do that? And I was like, I know, but he was like, do it after your kids, you know? So I was like, I don't know. It's too much. I don't know. I don't know if I want to lose more weight. I don't know if I'm going to. It's like a really weird time right now. But like I said, I'm not dropping weight. So I don't know if I should try something different, if my body's used to it. And then I weight train every day. I don't really do cardio. I have a personal trainer and we weight train for a whole hour. And I burn about like 400 to 500 calories when I do an hour with her versus when I run, I burn half of that maybe in an hour.
Really?
Yeah. So, and that's another thing. Honestly, it's not even a question. I just want to talk to you. I know that you run and you love it. When did you start that? Did you start right away?
No, I think I started 3 months ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I started 3 months ago when quarantine started. Well, right after I gained those 10 pounds, I was talking to, I don't know if you probably follow her, Sandy's losing it.
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yes, and I was telling her like, oh, like I'm eating a whole bunch of stuff and I'm gaining weight. She was doing a challenge.
Yeah.
So I joined her challenge and then I was like, okay, so I need to work out. I started running around my neighborhood. Then I went to the park and right now I'm running around here where I live at or
you
the beach.
Run a lot. How much do you run? Like, you run every day?
I run every day. Yes.
And how much do you run? Do you have like a goal for yourself?
I average from like 3 to 6 miles.
Wow.
Yeah, and normally when I do 6 miles, I burn about like 780 pounds. 780 calories.
And how long does that take you? Like, how long does it usually take you to run that?
Like an hour and 20.
Okay.
Yeah, like
that's awesome. And that's something that I like kind of think about. Like, I love weight training. I love it. It's awesome. And I like it too because it's one-on-one. So like I have to be at her house at 5. So I have to get up. You know what I mean? And that was a huge part before. Like I hated working out. I hated it. So knowing that she's literally like waiting for me and she's going to be like, you better get here. That's what makes me go. But I want to start adding, I want to run. I used to play soccer. I was like on the high school soccer team and everything. I always hated running though, always. But I know that I can do it. It's just to do it. You know,
yeah.
I have to do
it. Yeah, that's pretty much what it takes. Just go out there and do it. I love it. I feel amazing. I feel like I always say I feel like I'm flying.
Yeah.
It's like my time to meditate.
That's what people say, like runners, like it's so funny because I'm always like, how does someone enjoy running? But when I talk to runners, they're like, dude, it's like therapy. It's like the best feeling in the world. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's the best, you know? Or even like before like weight training, when people are like, I love it. I was like, okay, yeah, you know, and now I get it. Like now I understand.
So wait, when did you start working out? Like right after surgery, or you were working out before?
About 2.5 months after surgery. Once they I started working out with her. and I was doing 5 days, and then I went to 3 days, and then quarantine happened. So then I started hiking more, but now I'm back with her and I do 5 days. I'm doing 5 days
Okay.
because I'm getting close to my year mark. So I really wanted to focus on that. But she also told me to not be scared because I can gain weight. When you're weight training every day, you're like, look, I haven't lost any weight in the last month, but I went from a size 9 to 7. Like, I'm dropping inches. I know that, but it's just, I always get on the scale and it freaks me out. Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not losing weight. But then I put pants on and I'm like, they fit me better, you know? So
Yeah,
it's,
yeah,
I think it's a mental battle. It really is. And she told me that, stop weighing yourself. I would weigh myself every day. Like, let's be real. Now I put the scale away and I'm doing it once a week, which eventually I don't even want to do that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like it's so, like, you get on it, you see a number you don't like, and it ruins my day. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, all this hard work that I'm doing and it's not moving, you know?
Yeah.
So she told me, don't be scared of the scale because she told me you're going to gain weight. You're going to gain 5 pounds, maybe 3 pounds, and it's going to be muscle. So you can't freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah. And eat less, no, that's not going to happen. And eating less, I notice when I eat less, I don't lose weight. So.
Really?
Huh?
I said, really?
Yeah. You do?
When I eat less, yes.
I don't. I feel like my body like holds on to it. It's so weird. I don't know. It's weird. And you do shakes every day? Like one shake at least every day?
Yeah, in the morning.
Yeah, me too. Because someone's like, my nutritionist told me to like get away from shakes. And I was like, I drink a shake at least once a day. At least. Sometimes twice. Like today I had 2 because I got my braces tightened.
Yeah.
Today I want to die. My mouth hurts so bad. And I was like, I'm not eating. I don't feel like eating anything. So I got a shake. And then I ate some soup right now. So I'm like, oh, no. The next thing was heartburn. Do you have heartburn? I don't.
I do not have heartburn.
We got lucky. No dumping syndrome, no heartburn. I know when I see these messages, I'm like, because I feel bad because people really struggle with heartburn. I don't.
Yeah, no.
And
I know people have heartburn so bad that they have to do a revision.
Yes, they have to get
I've
bypass,
known people.
right?
Yes, yeah. No, I didn't struggle with that. Or
I
haven't struggled with it.
Okay, this one is where'd it go? Oh, it says, how did you manage to maintain your weight after VSG? So I mean, we're still trying to lose, so we're not really there yet. We're not really there yet. And then, oh, we already talked about this. How strict were you on your pre-op journey during nutrition classes?
We weren't strict.
we
were the rebels.
Not that strict at all. And I know there was someone in my class that lost like 20 pounds because she was like vlogging everything and like she was being really good.
You know what? I would log in stuff, but some of them was not true.
A lie?
I think it's a lie. I just needed to turn it in.
Me too. I would lie. That's so bad, but I would straight lie, and then I'd be like, I don't know why I'm not losing weight. I ate a burrito like on the way here. Oh my god.
You're like, you see, this is how my body acts. This is why I need the surgery because I've been doing everything good, but I still don't drop pounds.
Seriously. Well, I think we already answered this one. Why would wait, what? What was your biggest struggle after surgery? You said drinking water, huh? Like that's your biggest struggle? Okay. Okay, someone said when you eat, I think she's referring to me. When you eat, you said you can only eat like half of the things. Is that because you're full? I weigh my food. Do you weigh your food or no?
It depends what it is.
Or do you?
Yeah, it depends what it is. If it's like chicken, I normally know like it's like the palm of my hand, and that's as much as I could eat.
Yeah.
But if it's like soup and stuff like that, and it has vegetables, I have to weigh it. Yeah. Then I don't know how much is how much.
And then with the soup, do you try to avoid broth or do you just like normal? Normal? Do you get full? Like I haven't had soup in a long time, and I had soup today because of my braces, and I felt so full. Like I haven't felt like that in a long time. It was weird.
Yeah, I normally feel full.
But I'm hungry now.
So, yeah, I actually eat like 2 to 3 ounces of soup. Okay. Yeah, because it gets me so full because of the water.
Yeah, that's why. Cause yeah, I don't really
Or
eat.
the broth. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you do protein bars
No, I
at
don't.
all?
No, the only protein that I drink is the protein shake from here. That's
Why?
it.
Just by choice, or you don't like them, or what do you think?
I just feel like if I do, I'm gonna be like snacking on them like all day long because I'm gonna want something sweet. I'd rather stay away from them.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
see, this is I love that I'm talking to you because I I have a protein bar every day, one time a day. And I'm trying to see now, like I didn't freak out about it because I've lost so much weight. Like I've lost so much weight. So I was like, it's not making me stall, whatever. But now I feel like I need to make some changes. Like I feel like my body's so used to what I eat. Like my protein
Mm.
shake in the morning and then my protein bar and then, whatever. That I feel like it's like so used to it that it's like not dropping weight. You know what I mean? Um, so I don't know. I love protein bars. Like I literally have one every day. I think I need to do it at least like every other day or something because I don't know, maybe I'll see weight drop because of that.
Yeah, you could, or you could probably eliminate the shake,
Mhm.
or do one day, one.
And eat regular breakfast. I don't like regular breakfast. Do you? Do you eat regular? Do you eat eggs and stuff?
You know what? I eat eggs with cottage cheese. I
Oh,
love them.
I don't like cottage cheese. My mom loves cottage cheese. The only day that I eat like eggs and stuff is like on Sunday because that's the day that me and my husband both don't work. So we'll make like eggs and stuff. But then I want a shake. Like I crave a shake.
Shake.
So weird. Yeah. Do you get full really fast? Like, do you feel the restriction still?
I do. I feel it.
Yeah.
Not really fast as before. Before I would take like 2 bites or three and I was done. No, I could probably have
How would you
double that.
explain your restriction? What do you feel? I like to know what people feel because I wonder if it's different for everyone. It like makes you think, huh? You're like, wait, how do I get full?
I feel like something is stuck like right here.
Sitting on your chest?
And yeah, like right here, I don't know, like a huge ass banana, just
Yeah,
like here, and I just swallowed it, and it's not passing through.
that's how I feel.
It feels bad. It feels like something in your stomach that either like you want to go throw up, but you don't know, you don't even know like what you feel.
Yeah.
And I need to stand up, and I waist train or use my
Yes,
faja.
yes.
So sometimes I need to get up or like I have to get up and just like loosen it up because it feels like so tight. And then when I loosen it up, like I'll be like, okay, good. Like it feels good, but yeah. So I don't know if it's either my faja that is
Hey,
restricting me
but
from.
that helps you. And that's actually someone asked actually about that,
Mhm.
that they just started following you and they wanted to ask you, how often do you use it, your waist trainer?
I use it every single day.
For
Every day, minimum of 8 hours.
okay.
When I work 12, I wear it all those 12 hours.
Yeah. When
Yeah,
did
but
you start?
I started 2 months post op.
Okay. Do you have loose skin?
I have loose skin. And people have asked me, like, can you show your stomach? I don't want to show
Yeah,
my
me
stomach.
either.
I don't feel comfortable.
I'm not there yet at all because my skin
Like,
is
my
loose.
stomach is not cute. Just know that.
Yep.
It looks cute because I have clothes on, but it's not cute. So.
Same, because people ask me too. It's like I never had like big arms and stuff. I didn't have big arms. I didn't have big legs. I always carried my weight on my stomach. That's always been my body type. So like even right now, I carry it on my stomach. So I have a lot of loose skin on my stomach and a little bit in between my thighs, which I didn't think was gonna happen, but it is happening. Oops. But yeah, people ask me that all the time. I'm like, yeah, I was like, I just dress my body like to what it is. You know what I mean? I've always been like that. But yeah, do you feel that waist training is really helping you? What made you get into that?
I don't know. I kind of always wanted to waist train, but then when I was chubby, I was like, "What am I gonna waist train?" Like, I mean, what can I really do?
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
even. Yeah, and then so I just kind of said, like, you know what? Like, I'm making this big change. I'm
yeah.
gonna see if this helps me. So when people ask me, "Has waist training helped you with like your figure?" I always say, "I don't know." Like, I
Yeah,
don't know.
because you don't know.
Like
Yeah.
I don't know if like I had my waist before, and it was just covered up with all this like cuteness that I had going on.
So, yeah.
or it's just genes because my family is curvy. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like
I don't know how to answer that.
Yeah, like if you would have started waist training now, like let's say you
Yeah.
didn't waist train the whole time and then you did now, then you would be able to be like, yeah, it helped me, or no, it didn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I've thought about it too. I haven't done it, but I know that I've messaged you about it before, and I want to do it, but I don't know why I haven't. I don't really have an excuse. I just haven't.
But it does help you. Like I feel like for if you want to feel more of a restriction in regards to eating, it
Yes.
does help you. It helps you out a lot. Like you cannot eat
Because
a
I was
lot
saying
you
that
feel
the
full.
other day I was wearing really tight pants. And I told my husband, oh my gosh, I should wear these every day because I was eating and I was like, I felt it. I felt getting, like, I got full so fast compared to when I'm wearing like leggings, right?
Yeah.
If you're wearing leggings or sweats, of course you're going to be like, oh, I'm not
You
full.
can keep on
You know?
eating.
Yeah, it does make a difference. So,
Yeah, it does.
yeah. Because oh my gosh, what is it called? I wear one when I work out. Like, it's not a waist trainer. It's the one that it's on all over Instagram.
The slim one.
It
It's
does
like a pink.
sweet sweat. Sweet sweat. Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I use that when I work out, but then I take it off. I only wear it when I work out. I don't wear it all day long. It's just like one to help you sweat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it makes you sweat a lot.
And you know what? There is pros and cons with the waist trainer though. Like I've done my research, and it could affect you like in the long run.
See,
Or
I've
like
seen some things like that, but I haven't really dug deep. So what are the pros and the cons?
I won't be able to remember them all, but
Okay.
I do know that it messes up like your intestines. Like I guess it pushes them together, so it creates constipation. I don't know if that's we get constipated all the time. If I don't drink my smoothie, I get constipated.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's due if my constipation is due to that. Yeah. So I don't know. And then something else was that it creates like a false illusion in your head. Like this is how I look. But then you take it off and then you're like, this is how I really look.
Oh, okay. So it can be like a mental
So
thing
it
too.
messes with people mentally. And
And
another
then
one
they probably feel, or someone might feel like they have to wear it 24/7.
yeah,
Like
because
they have to wear it,
they
or
have to wear it.
they don't like their outfit or something because they're so
Yeah, like without it, you know? Like me, like I'm so used to wearing it. Like sometimes like I don't wear it to work out because I don't want to wear it to work out. But others like I do, and then you see a huge difference. Like you just look like straight. You look like
so
you know.
yeah, so that's actually a good point, because like, I mean, are you planning to like do it for until you get plastics? Or what if, do you think that after plastics you're going to be like, I'm not doing it anymore? Or do you think that it's going to be something that you like kind of always do?
I think after plastics it's kind of mandatory.
Oh, it is? But for
Like
a while?
yeah, for I don't know if it's for a while, but I've seen like girls that get plastics and they do it for yeah. I don't know if it's because you need to be compressed and your body can shape like that.
Yeah.
So I think it's
Man, there's so much that
so how it looks for the looks of it. I'm gonna be wearing it till I'm 80, girl.
yeah, see, so that's what I'm asking. Yeah, because then I think about too, like, because I read an article about that, about like the intestines and stuff, and I was kind of like, is that true, or is that just, people just, I don't know, people write weird things, but I did read that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure it's true. I mean,
What
it
have
makes
you
sense, you know.
What did your doctor say? Have you brought it up to your doctor? Do you still see your doctor?
No, I'm supposed to see him on my 1 year.
I don't see my doctor anymore. The last time I saw him was my 6 months, which I don't like, but it's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm supposed to see him, yeah, on
Yeah.
my surgery.
Yeah. So he knows you
Yeah.
weight train?
No, he does not know I weight train.
You should ask
No.
and see what he says.
I should, huh? And then
I just wonder. Doctors all have their own opinion, and I just want to know like what a doctor thinks about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's super blunt.
Really?
Really, really blunt. Yes.
So he might be like, no, don't do that, or
girls, do whatever you want to do.
yeah, like it just depends. My doctor's blunt. Okay. And this one we kind of talked about how much exercise a week was done since your journey started. So you run 7 days a week, or
not this week, but normally I run 6 days a week and just rest one.
Do you
Yeah,
do
but I
train like
sorry.
weights ever, or do you just run?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And I since I started working out, when I started working out, I started 2 months post op,
Hmm.
and I started doing 6 days out of the week, twice a day.
Yeah.
Yes, I started going like really like I just wanted to avoid as much like loose skin as possible, and I've always been like really big from like my thighs and stuff, and I didn't want my legs to get all like saggy and
Absolutely.
So my main focus has always been my my waist down, never my arms. That's why they're so flappy.
See, my arms were small, but I have loose skin. I do. I
Yeah, my like people ask me, how do you do it with your arms, girl? How do I do it? Look at my arms.
Yeah.
How do I do it?
It is what it is, and I feel like we just have to remind ourselves like how far we're coming, like sometimes I put some pants on or something and I'm like, oh, like I can't wear that, and then I'm like, dude, and then I see a picture of myself, or like it's so funny because like my sister will send me like a video of me from like back in the day, or like my little brother. My little brother's 11, he's such a brat. He sends me, I love him, he'll send me videos and he'll be like, I can't believe this was you, like, and I'm like, dude, because he'll be on my mom's phone. And I'm like, oh my God. And then it makes me realize, like, dude, you're complaining about a size 7 pant not fitting you. Like, are you kidding? You know what I mean? So I just feel like we're really hard on ourselves, because I know I am. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, all my loose skin,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's crazy. Yeah, they asked me about your faja. Someone wrote faja. Let me see. What was the other one? Um, yeah, we talked about small portions, mental health. This is kind of, but yeah, how is life different now that you have lost weight? What's different in your, like, what are a couple of things that are different in your life?
I became a runner.
Yeah, that's
Never
huge.
happened.
That's
It's funny because I actually got a runner's toe.
What's that?
Right?
What's that?
The only reason why I found out was because my toe was hurting, and I was like, I took off my shoe, my socks, and then I was like, whoa, my nail is purple. I googled it right away. My
Really?
nail is purple. Like, what's the cause of it or something? Then they said, runner's toe. Like when you run,
That's crazy.
it hits your toe hits your shoe,
Yeah.
and you get a bruise under your nail. So
Yeah.
eventually, my nail is gonna fall. Yes.
Like dancers, like, when dancers, like ballerinas and stuff, like have ugly feet because they're like on their toes the whole time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Did you ever watch Save the Last Dance?
No, oh yes, I did.
Yeah, and her
I
feet
did.
were all ugly.
Yeah, yes. Well, that's
Have
gonna
you
be
done
me
a?
pretty soon.
Oh my gosh, no, but who cares? Like, honestly, like, I feel like I want to run. I really do, and I keep saying it.
Girl, I can't. I'm like picky with like feet. I have to have my toes like done and everything, and I'm just thinking about my nail falling, and it just.
One time, I actually had my nail fall because I dropped a hamper full of clothes on my toe, and it fell off.
Really?
Yeah, it turned black, and then it fell off. It was horrible. It was so bad. Where'd it go?
So, what has changed for you?
What has changed for me? I feel like so many things. I feel like
Your whole life?
everything. I feel like, yeah, and like I'm telling you, like I've already said, I've always been very outgoing and everything, but and I remember in my pre-op classes, they would say like little tricks, like eat at the table, don't eat in front of the TV, all the things that I did. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. And yes, I do sometimes eat in front of the TV, but I really try to do like eat at the table. I really try to measure my food. I measure my food a lot. All of those things. But I just feel like so many things have changed. Just like this weekend, we're going to go kayaking. I would never do that. I'd be like, this thing's going to tilt over. You know what I mean? Like, just everything. I'm so mad that all the theme parks are closed because I want to go on every roller coaster. Like, all of these things that I really was like kind of like avoiding before, I want to do now.
I want to do them.
Yeah. So it's just like all of that. And I just feel like even like just my relationships with everyone, like not just my husband, but like my family, my siblings, my everything. I feel like I'm able to do so much more. You know, I have little brothers. I have two 11-year-old brothers. My mom and my stepmom were pregnant at the same time, and they had them 2 days apart, so it's weird. But I have two 11-year-old brothers and a 14-year-old brother, and we're really close to them. And just like being able to, I was out jumping on a trampoline with my brother. I would never do that. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it could be little tiny things, but then when you think about it, before I wouldn't do that. I'd be like, I'm good. I'm eating. You know, like it was things like that. And they knew that. They knew that with us, it was like, where are we going to go eat? It wasn't like, oh, let's go on the bumper cars. You know what I mean? It's just a lot. There's so many things.
Is there something that you want to do now that you always wanted to do and you're looking forward to?
I want to go skydiving, honestly. I really do. I really, really do. I know that I'll probably be super scared, but I want to do it. And I wanted to do it for my 1 year, but it's coming up. I'm scared. So I don't know.
I want to do hot air balloon ride.
Yeah?
Yeah, when I was bigger, they were gonna charge me like twice. I mean,
oh my gosh.
Because you know when you're bigger, you have to charge you double.
I didn't know that they would charge you double. Why? Because it's for like 2 people or what?
No, because you wait more, and that means they cannot have a lot of people there.
And just like, I mean, I've never seen it, but I know people have to buy like 2 seats on an airplane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Which, I mean, those
and actually,
they're so tiny.
For one of my legs.
It's ridiculous. Like, it's so dumb how small they are. But no, yeah, that's cool. That's exciting. I live in have you been to Temecula?
Yeah, I've been.
Yeah, and it's like wineries, right? And like every morning when I go to my personal trainer and I'm driving home, I see all the hot air balloons up because it's they go really early. So I'm leaving our house like at 6 and they're always up. It's super pretty. But my sister did it. Yeah, my sister got engaged on a hot air balloon. So it's like, she's like, it's awesome. And she wants me to go skydiving you can do it from a hot air balloon, actually. Mm-hmm.
Oh, how cool.
Yeah. They went up on the hot air balloon and then the people that went up with them like jumped off. And I was like, I didn't even know you could do that. And she's like, yeah, it was super cool. I was like, dude, that's
cool. That's good to know.
You can do both. Hot air balloon and jump off.
That's cool.
I know, that's scary, but I want to do it. I really, really want to do it. Let me see. What else? That's pretty much, there's a lot of like repeat. Like a lot of people just ask like, struggled in the past, mental health, struggles now. That's really it. What was your biggest? Whatever. So what that's all of them. But like, what goals do you have for yourself, like from now to your year mark? Do you have like, are you kind of just like doing the same thing?
Yeah, just working out.
Yeah.
Just pretty much working out and see if I'm able to drop. Right now, it'll be probably 10 pounds. So I'll be at 150 or what? 9 pounds.
Isn't it crazy how much harder it is now to drop a pound?
Yes, you need to put in a lot of work. Yeah, so it'll be drop 10, and then depending how I see myself, because I'm pretty much just basing it like how I see myself, like in the mirror.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like I'm too skinny. Even now, when I look at myself, I'll be like, oh, my bones.
Sometimes, like I've always had a really big smile, and my sister's like, dude, like. She always told me I have a big mouth, and I'm like, it's crazy because I knew that, but now it's my lips look bigger. Like I remember before, like I have big lips, I know that. Before I was like, I wanted to like, oh my god, I wanted to get like injections on my lips, okay, which is stupid because I was like, thank God I didn't do that because I look so dumb. Because now that like I lost weight and my lips are bigger, right? Obviously, but in pictures when I'm like. When I have like a sincere smile, when I'm really smiling, I feel like I'm really like I'm wrinkled. And I've noticed that like with, I don't know, like these are smile lines, I guess. I don't know. But sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, do I really look that skinny? And it's sometimes, you know what I mean? So yeah. I'm like, do I want to lose more weight? Because I see myself in a picture and I'm like, that's me. It's so
weird. I feel you. I'm the same way.
I know. Sometimes I feel big, and then sometimes I'm like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, me too. So, oh, and actually, my mom told me too. She was like, "Oh, I don't think you should lose more weight. I think you're already good how you are." She's like, "You don't want to look old from your face."
See?
So I was like, "Oh, we'll see. We'll see how I."
My dad told my sister, because my dad won't tell me. I'm telling you, my parents never told me anything about my weight, and they won't now. And
Yeah.
he asked me very casually. He was like, "Mija, are you gonna lose more weight?" And I was like, "I don't know, like maybe 10 more pounds." And then I was like, "Why? Do I look too skinny?" And he was like, "No, no, no." And then he left. And then my sister was like, "Dad said for you to stop losing weight." And I was like, "Really?" Like that was weird to me because he's never they don't do that. And I was like, "Really? What did he say?" And she was like, "Just that you look good, that you look healthy, like at the weight that you're at." And I was like, "Oh, okay." um but like I said, I don't, it's so weird because some days I wake up and I feel big, and then other days I wake up and I'm like, "Oh, you look good," and then other days I'm like, "You're too skinny." So it's like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I feel like it's all up here.
So you see, maybe that is the question we had. Maybe the answer we had to give the mental health. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like that's probably it. Like we're not happy where we're at. Like because we don't always see ourselves the same way.
Yeah. I looked at my binder the other day and it said, "What is your goal weight?" in my classes, and I put 180. And I was like, "What?" I saw 180 and I was like, "Dude, I'm past I'm 160, but it's crazy because when I thought 180, I mean I was 300 pounds. When I thought 180, I was like, "Oh, I'll be tiny," you know? And now that I'm 160, I look at myself and I'm like, "Okay, I got a long cut right here," all that. But it's like, honestly, it's my stomach. That's if I don't want my face to get skinnier. I don't want my arms to get skinnier. I don't want my legs to get skinnier. It's just my stomach. So then that's why sometimes I'm like, maybe it's just my skin removal at this point. I don't know.
I I think I think you're right. I think once you take it off, then you're gonna be.
I know, but then it's also too, and it's like because we want to have kids, and then I'm so scared. This is another thing, and I follow people that are pregnant after surgery, and I'm terrified of how much weight I'm gonna gain. You know what I mean during pregnancy. Like my mom, I
I know.
gained 20 pounds. She never gained more than 20 pounds. So I'm just like 20 pounds. I'm like, that's 185. That's 190. Like I'm gonna freak out. And I know that we can't be so obsessed, but I think it's so normal when you were big, you know?
Yeah, I've never thought about it that way.
It's scary. Because
It
yeah,
is scary.
now I'm good, but obviously, like when I get pregnant, I'm going to gain weight, obviously, and I never want to see two in front of my weight. I can never see 200. Even the day that I'm gonna pop, I don't want to see a two. I'll freak.
I'm gonna pop.
The day I birth, I don't want to see a two, even if I'm pregnant with twins. No, but seriously, and that's something, and that's why I said 150 because I'm like, if I'm 150 and I gain 20 pounds, I'll be 170. Whatever. You know what
Mm,
I mean? I don't know. This can go on forever.
um,
This is something that
okay.
is a struggle, and um, I think it's always going to be a struggle. Even
It
imagine
is.
like in. I know they say after the honeymoon, right? So after the first year, what is it going to be like next year? Or in 5 years, in 10 years? Like I know it's scary and it's like overwhelming. I know.
Yes, I just had it like, oh my goodness, what
I'm
is it gonna be like next year?
by day. Like I really like to just like focus on one day instead of like a month, 2 months, whatever, because I feel like it's less overwhelming. But when I think of it like that, I'm like, no, don't do that. Don't think like that because it's gonna freak you out.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll be fine. A
Yeah,
year from now, we're gonna be probably doing a video and be like, okay, this
yeah.
is how we are. We're
We'll do
still
it
good.
later. Yeah, I know. I honestly love Instagram, and I really love how open everyone is. And there's days where like I'm like I want to eat hot Cheetos, and then I go on my phone instead, and I'm like, you're running, someone's over there kayaking, I'm eating hot Cheetos, and like that's what it does. Because my husband
Yeah, it does.
he'll ask me like, what do you like how does it help you? And I'm like, it helps me a lot because I'm seeing on there like I can go on at any time of the day. It could be midnight and someone on there is posting about something. You know what I mean? That's gonna motivate me. Someone's gonna post a before and after. you know, all of those things, and I see it, and that motivates me to not give in. It's
Yeah, that's true. That is very, very true. Yeah, I always like sometimes. Me too. Oh, you know what? I tried. You know how you do your coffee with protein? Well, I'm not drinking coffee right now. I haven't drank coffee since the surgery, and so I tried decaf.
Did you like it?
And I don't know if it was because it was decaf. It tasted kind of funky,
Did
and
it?
it gave me a lot of gas. Like, oh my goodness, my
But
stomach.
that's the thing is I don't I do the espresso. I can't do coffee. Like so because the espresso it's coffee, but it's just like it's just
No, no, I did it espresso shots, but they were decaf.
I didn't even know they could do that.
Yeah, they could do that because they gave it to me in a little cup, and then I was like, "Can you give it to me in a
So
venti
you
cup
say
with ice?"
espresso?
Yeah, it's a decaf. Yeah, I didn't even know they could do that either, but I guess they could, or unless they lie to me and they just
Put
yeah,
coffee.
yeah. But
No,
it was
that's
decaf
what
espresso.
regular coffee, like a cup of coffee one time with like because I went to some coffee shop and I didn't have a Premier with me. I always have a Premier with me. And I didn't and I drank a little bit of regular coffee and my stomach hurt bad. So
Yeah,
I was like, I can't do that. And I'm not huge on coffee like that. Like with my shake, it's a different story. I had 2 of them today. But
I seen that.
I know they're so good. But yeah, regular coffee hurts my stomach. So I don't,
Yeah, so probably once I decide to start drinking coffee, I'll give it a try.
yeah.
Because I've been wanting to, like, everybody talks about it, and then
What?
like a whole bunch of people tag
You don't
you.
want to drink coffee? Or
I was just like addicted to it, like addicted. I had it like,
I wasn't a big coffee person. So it's weird. And I don't know. I don't know because my husband the other day, he's like, so when you get pregnant, like, what are you going to do? I was like, I don't know because I drink coffee every day, like every single day.
and it's hard. It's really hard to leave coffee. Like I started getting headaches, and like it was really, really bad when I left it. So
I want to ask you, who do you follow that like you really follow? Like who's someone that you
well,
like you
I
know
think I follow everyone.
who's someone that like really inspires you like on Instagram?
Someone that really inspires me on Instagram. Everybody inspires me
Yeah,
on Instagram. Yeah, like everybody has their own story,
I don't follow someone.
and ah,
I'm trying to like I want you to give me a name to see if I follow them or not cuz I follow a lot of people but I like to follow like new people. You know what I mean? That I don't.
yeah, no, I mean to be honest, I won't be able to just, and I probably wouldn't even remember their usernames.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Do you follow what's her name? Her Instagram name is 365 days of VSG. Do you follow her? Her name's
I think I do.
Lily. I don't know if you can see. Can you see my phone or no? Where the heck is the camera?
Oh wow.
What happened? Oh,
I don't know what happened. Okay.
wait, let me pull up a picture of her.
Yes.
I love her. That's who I followed since the beginning.
Oh yeah, I follow her.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
who I followed in the beginning because she's how far along? Oh, I don't know. Oh, she got it on December 10th, 2018. So yeah, when I got my surgery, she was like what 10 months post-op? Yeah, something like that. So like I started following her since then, and she's someone that I've always followed. She looks so good. She lost 144 pounds. That's how much she weighs.
Someone that I follow that had a surgery like that. She's well known. It's I think her name is Desiree. Desiree.
Oh, Desiree. Yeah,
Desiree. Yeah, yeah. That's someone that.
woke up like that. Is
She like.
that what you're
There
talking
you go. That's what like it. Yeah.
about? She looks amazing.
She's maintained her weight for a while.
She has 143,000 followers. That is crazy. I didn't know she had that many. She lost, yeah,
Yeah.
right here. She lost 150 pounds. No, I follow her too. And I love her because she's still like, she posts pictures like of her legs, right? And she'll talk about how they're not perfect. And like, that's what I
Yeah.
love. That's what I love. And that's who I love to follow because it's like, you want to see and I know she got skin removal not that long ago, huh? I saw her in her
Mm-hmm.
YouTube.
And she got breast implants too.
Oh, she did too?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy. There's so many people I follow, and that just like I'm like, that motivate me, honestly. But yeah, is there
Yeah.
anything else you want to add? Those are all the questions. I know, I mean, so I know you said you do want to lose like 15 more pounds. That's me. We're like we're on the same boat. We're lucky enough, we're blessed enough that we don't get dumping syndrome. We don't get heartburn.
I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse.
I know. Seriously. Seriously.
I don't know how I want to categorize that.
Seriously. Because
Yeah.
I'm telling you, sometimes I'm like, I hope this gets me sick. And then I'm chilling. I don't get sick. But yeah. No, seriously. I don't know.
No, nothing else.
Something that I did experience that was huge, and I mentioned on previous videos, is I actually didn't have my period for about 2.5 years before surgery. And I think it was because I was so big, and I actually never had my period every month, ever, since I got my period. Now I get it every single month. It's crazy. It's like insane to me, because I'm like, my doctors always told me, even when I was, I was like 190, I was still considered heavy, right? And they would just say, oh, it's because you play a lot of sports, soccer, sometimes your period can mess up because of the activity. And then I would have other ones that were like, it's your weight. And now that I'm like a normal weight, I get it every month. It's like, it's crazy. It's so crazy how your weight has so much to do with that, and like fertility, like everything that has to do with that,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe when I'm at my 12 months, we're going to start trying and stuff. And I don't know. We've been married for 10 years. And I was on birth control, and we weren't ever really trying to have a baby, in that time. So it's kind of scary sometimes, because I'm like, am I not fertile? Am I fertile? You know what I mean? And then I know I hear a lot of like, when people are overweight, they're not fertile. So it's kind of something that we'll see how it goes, and I follow a lot of girls that try to get pregnant for so long and couldn't, and they did after they lost 100 pounds. I have a cousin that got the surgery and got pregnant 4 months after her surgery. Yeah.
Wow.
She still lost weight during her pregnancy. She had a healthy baby and everything, and she lost weight still. But I think it's just a shock of your body. You know what I mean? It goes from like things heavy to like, whoa. And then it's like your fertility shoots up, So
that makes sense.
But my doctor did.
Oh, how exciting for you!
I know, I'm excited, but I'm also kind of like nervous, And I know that you're considered high risk right away after having VSG when you're pregnant.
Really? Do you know why?
Because of the amount of food that you can eat, and because of the vitamins and lack of vitamins, lack of nutrition, all that. I mean, obviously, if you stay on top of your your vitamins and stuff, you'll be fine. But most of the time, not everyone stays on top of it. So when they do get pregnant, the numbers, like, that's something to worry about. So they just have to monitor way more. And then water and all that. But it's the things we have to worry about now. Drinking water. We know we can't chug. We have to sip all day, right? Our vitamins. I know when I don't take my vitamins, I feel like crap. Do you stay on top of your vitamins? Are you pretty good about it? Or are you kind of like...
I am now, but I ran out of them because I take bariatric advantage.
Too.
And I ran out of them, and they took forever.
I know. I have to get here now, actually, because I'm almost out. And they do take long.
Yeah, they took forever to get here, so I was out for like about 2 weeks.
Do you feel...
It was my fault, though.
Like, do you feel lightheaded and stuff, or do you not feel a difference?
Yeah, I feel lightheaded, and I need to take naps like throughout the day. Yeah. I feel like I have no energy.
Do you take calcium with them too, or do you just do the vitamin, or what is it that you do?
Yeah, calcium and iron.
Yeah. I don't do the iron one. It made me throw up. It was I do the the ones that dissolve. They're like big multivitamins. You do
chewables?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The ones you swallow?
Yeah.
With iron?
With iron.
Yeah, those are the ones that I had, and it made me throw up. I don't know why. So I went back to the chewables. I should probably try it again. The chewables are like, ugh.
They're nasty. I can't wait to get out of those.
And it's nasty. My husband will be like, you need to warn me when you have that vitamin in your mouth. I'm like, oh my God. Because it's nasty. And I don't know if you ever tried, they have a strawberry one. that made me throw up. So I don't know. I eat the mixed fruit one or whatever, and then I do their calcium. I do the caramel one. They're like little chewables.
You know what? I have those, and I just my boyfriend bought me the mixed one. Oh God, they are delicious. It has coconut, caramel. Huh?
They're good.
The mixed ones are good.
I'm gonna get those because I've only gotten caramel calcium.
Yeah, it has caramel, coconut, and chocolate.
I'm gonna get them because I've only done caramel. I haven't really experimented. Yes. But have you done bariatric advantage since the beginning?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I because that's what Kaiser, right? Did Kaiser tell you? Yeah. Yep. That's what they told us, and I was like, I'm not gonna risk anything. I'm taking that. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna. And it's been fun.
Yeah, me too. And then like I didn't want to take a whole bunch of different vitamins or different bottles because I know I'm gonna forget. I'm not gonna remember.
People always ask me, like, I think I posted a whole video on bariatric advantage and the pills and stuff, and someone's like, it's so expensive, and I'm like, I know it is, but it is what it is. Like, so what? Like, buying stuff over the counter, you're not gonna meet it. You're not gonna meet what you need, right? Yes, if you get a lot of different ones or whatever, but I don't have time for that. I barely have time to take that one, and I forget sometimes. So imagine a bunch. No, I rather pay a lot of money to get that because, I mean, whatever. It's your health, right?
Yeah, because I only take 3 capsules in the morning, and then the other one, the chewable ones. The calcium is twice, I think. Yeah. So it's not bad.
You don't have anything else you want to add? No.
No. You?
What does it say? I don't know. Where's the time at?
I don't know. You may need to.
It doesn't show. But
I think it's like almost 2 hours.
Okay, well, thank you. I'm excited. I'm
gonna
edit it right now, and I'm gonna post it for Sunday. So thank you. I didn't post this week because of everything going on and stuff. So I was just like, everything's too overwhelming right now. So I'm excited to post on Sunday. And I love doing these. These are cool. I get so much feedback off of the one when I have someone on my videos versus when I'm alone. I'm like, are people?
Well, as long as it's good feedback, we're good. And if it's bad, it's okay. It's constructive criticism.
I like that it's real and raw. Like, that's what I want. I don't want things that are like so script. You know what I mean? Like sometimes I'll write notes down and I just look at it, but I don't want to like be reading off of it because I don't like that. I like it when it's like
real. Well, it was nice meeting you. Hopefully we get to see each other soon. Wine tasting.
Yes. And I have to start running, so we need to do that. Yes. Do you hike?
Okay. No, I don't hike. I'm scared of snakes.
I want to go hike the Hollywood sign thing. Would you be down?
I'm down. Just let me know. We could do that.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Well, I'll see you. Bye.
So I hope you guys liked the video. I know that it was long. I know that there was a lot we talked about. Please comment below what you guys thought. Please ask questions. I'll tag her. I'll send them to her. Again, this was super fun. I love making these types of videos. I love having people on here. You know, we all have different experiences. Me and her have a lot of similarities. You know, we got lucky enough. We said, are we lucky or are we cursed that we have not experienced dumping syndrome? We have not, we just didn't experience a lot of negative things from surgery, which we're super thankful for. I'm super thankful for. But yeah, it's super, super neat to talk to people. She lives about an hour away from me, so I'm super excited. I want to meet her. We want to go hiking, running. And that's the really beautiful thing about this community is you meet friends through this that are going through the same thing that you are going through. And it's just so comforting to know that. So again, you guys, if you like this video, please comment below. Please like it. Please subscribe if you haven't. And I'm so excited. I have over 1,000 subscribers now. When I started this, I was doing it just to kind of keep track about myself. And now I have so many people that message me on a daily basis. And I'm just so thankful. I love to hear from all of you guys. And again, you guys, you motivate me to stay on top of it. You motivate me to continue to push my goals, and remember to push for your goals, and remember to take it a day at a time. All right, you guys. So you guys have a beautiful Sunday, and I will see you on my next video.